that you're wrong about.
What do you think a theory is? What do you think a scientific theory is?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay, what do you think a scientific theory is?
Hold on a second.
You're googling it.
That's you don't get to make that.
You don't even know what it is,
right? Because
and
we're not
neither
gonna
do
a
I.
thing where I say something, and
Oh
I say like I
man.
forget to say one word, and you say, "Oh, that's not the definition." It's
I
set
don't
of
have
principles on which the practice of an activity is
definition
based.
memorized in my
No,
head, dude.
none of it. None of it says facts. None of it says what would you put up there? Proven body of knowledge. It's a theory. It's not a fact. There's a reason. There's a difference with both of them.
Yep, the word you do not find the
You
word
won't.
fact
No, you
up
won't.
there.
It's not. There's a reason. There's two words. There's
Well, I mean, it
hypothesis,
is.
theory, fact. When you learn the difference between all three, you're good to go. Good luck. You know.
Can you tell me what one of them is?
You can look it up on Google. It is free, buddy. There's no reason you need to hear my. You don't.
Okay,
there's no
so
reason you need to hear me.
I'm confused. I'm confused why the guy that doesn't know what it is is telling me that I'm wrong.
There's no reason you need to hear it from me. That doesn't change anything. Go look it up.
Because you don't know what it is. You don't have an argument.
What do you anybody with 2 seconds on Google that types in theory definition knows you're wrong. I don't know.
Anybody that doesn't know their position until they have to Google it doesn't have an argument.
Word is what the word is. You don't get to change that, buddy. I don't know why I haven't said nothing else except for theory. You laughed.
Why did you come up here? This was such a bad idea for you.
You have a good day, though.
Yeah.
Have fun.
So are you? No, dude. Let's talk about scientific theories.
I just came up here to tell you your theory's wrong. You don't even know what theory is, obviously.
And neither do you. So I don't know where you get the balls to say that I'm wrong, because you don't know what it is.
Can tell
but
you
we've
know
established
you know that you're wrong.
So, do you think that the Earth orbits the sun?
Most likely, yeah.
Would you call that a proven fact?
I can't prove that to
Why
you,
not?
nor can you prove round Earth to flat Earthers. I don't know why you try.
Do you think the Earth is flat?
Most likely, it's not. Have I seen it? Have I seen it?
Okay.
Personally? No.
Tell me. Okay. Tell me anything that you know.
Who I am, what I'm doing, where I work. What do you mean? Things I've seen.
Okay, so you think that the only things that we can call knowledge are things that we
The only
personally
things that are
experience.
facts are things we can see for ourselves.
Okay, so that would mean that your facts are different than my facts. I think that doesn't really make sense. I think knowledge is I think, like, as a species we have a collective body of knowledge. So when I make the statement humans have been to the moon, we're not arguing whether or not I have been to the moon. We're arguing whether or not it's true and whether or not it can be substantiated. And it can be.
All irrelevant.
Irrelevant? Okay.
We haven't even done anything with the moon. What the fuck?
Okay.
I mean, what importance is that? What does it even matter if people believe we've been to the moon or not? It's not really their fault. I mean, if you look at what some of the, what did Buzz was weird as shit. Was it Buzz Aldrin? It was, I don't remember the first.
He's pretty weird.
He weirded people out the way he talked about it and saying it was recreated. And then, of course, they clipped that all up. And then they said they lost the storage. I don't know how you don't hang that in a museum, but I can understand people have their thoughts on it. And it's funny because a lot of flat earthers probably do more research than people who just do the consensus with science. They actually can't explain the science they understand. So it's just kind of funny because the person who's wrong may be more educated in a funny way. In a funny way.
So I don't really get like this whole, like, you take a stance that you don't actually, like, how can given your worldview, how can two people who have different life experiences have a conversation and agree on literally anything at all?
I mean, conversations, that's voting, and that's life, man.
Okay, you couldn't take a stance on whether or not the Earth goes
Stance.
around the
Why would I
sun.
need a? I mean, there's no important stance on it. Yeah, I don't really want to take a stance on shit that until life or death.
Scientific knowledge is unimportant.
That would be unimportant for people to think. Yeah, they don't need to know if we've been to the moon or not or believe it. It's like people when they're mad at religious people. I don't get it. I don't know why they're even so mad. Now, if you start wars and shit, yeah, but people just hate on people's beliefs a lot. It's just like voters. When voters talk, like I guarantee your neighbor who votes for the other guy cares more about you than the congressman you voted for. But yet they still, they still argue. But anyways, theory's wrong. So I don't know.
Okay.
Go ahead. You want to think about something?
No, a theory. What is it that we do in science?
You don't probably do anything in science.
Yeah, so that's not the question. Like the question isn't have I been to the moon? The question is whether or not people have been to the moon, and they have.
You believe they have.
So what is it that we do in science? What is it that we do in science? Yeah, every single thought that a person has is a belief. So that's
we're not
a
even doing the right
useless
thing. I mean, we're supposed to get off of the planet. The sun is a very young sun, and by the time it's done, it's going to be past Marth's rotation.
Buddy, we're not talking about that. What is it that science does?
That is the dumbest question ever. You have to look back at history.
And that's the dumbest answer I've ever heard.
Okay, whatever. They don't even try to actually move out of here. They're not even doing anything but looking at pictures of it. It's really
what is it?
The space
that
travel is just a waste of money at this point, unless they're actually going to try to move humans off.
What is it that science does? You're probably still talking. You have to unmute yourself. Because we're only talking about one thing, and it's what science does.
To sum it up like that, it does a lot. Go look back through history. It changed our lives. It sustained livability.
Such as...
What are we talking about? Planetary science? You're talking about animal science? I mean, what science are you talking about? You know there's more than one, right?
Jesus fucking Christ. I cannot believe how stupid you are.
It was like third grade to fourth grade to fifth. Remember how that worked?
You know you're not supposed to eat the lead after
that's from a movie. Calm down. You all get so worried about everything. That's from a movie. It's Tropical Thunder. Anyways, you good? Are you trying to figure out some other straw man kind of weird little contradiction?
You have proven my point more succinctly
I'm sure you
than
would have said that no matter
possibly
what.
Could have. What did I say?
What you just said. I'm a live. Sorry, they're doing the comments. They just said the line. Sorry, what'd you say?
What did I say?
What was the question?
Yeah, see, you don't even know what I said. Oh man, so your definition of a theory is wrong. Meanwhile, erotic keyboard sounds. And you don't know what a science, what a theory is, and you don't know what science is. And you said, "Oh, you would have said that no matter what," and you don't even know what I said because you aren't paying attention. You're either trolling or just you're one of these dumbasses I talk to regularly that thinks and speaks in cue cards. You have talking points and cue cards, and those are the only things you do. You're like an artificial stupidity, not an artificial intelligence, an artificial stupidity, an NPC programmed only to say stupid things. That's it. Can't actually have a real conversation, not listening, not engaging with any of the points, just, I'm going to keep talking about the moon, even though you asked me what science is. Fucking pathetic.
You got to be smarter than other people, straw man. You can't. To manipulate, you got to be a little smart. Go ahead.
I'm not strawmanning you. I'm accurately describing what's happening.
You're just complaining at this point.
Like calling a 4-foot-tall person short is not a straw man.
No, that wouldn't be what you're trying to do. You can't straw man. You're not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, and I'm accurately describing what has transpired here. It's not a straw man.
Anyways, so you good? You done with questionings, I guess, and you got to look up theory again because you still haven't fixed it up there.
You still don't even know what a theory is. You have no right to tell me it's wrong because you don't know what it is.
I just read the definition to you. Did you not listen?
When?
After the
When?
erotic keyboard noises that you claimed that you heard.
Oh yeah, I was talking. What made you think I could hear you while I was talking? No, you got no response to that. Okay.
No, what are
It
you? What
should
are you
be
at?
kind of like
Is there
self-evident.
something?
So
Are
what's
you
the definition
bitching?
of a theory then? Huh?
I said, what? You have a question or
Am
what?
I
What?
am
What
I
do you want?
bitching? No.
I can hold on to you if you're done.
Sure. So tell us what a theory is.
It's a leading theory. It's a system of ideas intended to explain something, especially based on a general principle, independent or anything to be explained, not facts. It's not a proven body of knowledge. It's just a leading theory. You've
Yes,
got
it
a
is.
hypothesis, enough people
Yes, it is.
consensus, and they say, hey, that's
Yes, it
probably
is.
what happens. So that's the leading theory. Until you can actually
No.
prove it.
A
No,
theory a
here
theory
it
is a
is. Here
collection
it
of
is.
proven
Here it is.
hypotheses and the
Yeah,
direction they
no,
point in.
it's not that.
It's an
There's a
explanation.
reason. Oh, it's a fact.
Yes, it
It's a
is. It's
series of
an
facts. So they made two words for that. Well, you just caught yourself in more
yeah,
bullshit. So
yeah,
people that like
yeah.
continually following you, they've just got to be like some of the weirdest people ever. It's got to be like famous people.
We might be weird, but at least we're not
You don't even
idiots.
you don't know the definition
So,
of theory,
anyways,
any
do
Mr.
atoms
Anyways.
exist? Yeah, I mean, we can establish the
You
contradiction
can
in your
the
worldview
contradiction is you
instantaneously.
by
Do atoms
yourself
exist?
disagreeing with the dictionary.
The question is, and this is the only thing we're going to talk about: do atoms exist? Unmute yourself and give me a yes, no, or I don't know. Yes, no, I don't know. Do atoms exist? Did it do that weird thing where it like makes you wait 30 seconds? Nope, you can unmute yourself whenever you want.
What do you know? Atoms make up everything, right?
Do atoms exist? Yes
You
or
could
no? Just answer the question.
leading theory.
I solemnly swear,
Scout's
this is
honor.
Scout's honor, I solemnly swear I will not ad hom or anything. Just, do atoms exist?
Most likely they do, yeah. They make up everything. That's the dumbest question ever. Go ahead and
Okay.
straw man and say, "Oh, well, you've never seen an atom, so you've never seen the globe."
Yep. So I would
Predictable,
love to
Mr.
introduce you to what's
Predictable.
called atomic theory.
Hmm?
I would like to introduce you to something called atomic theory.
Are you going to introduce us like this year, or are you waiting for 2025?
Oh, well, okay. So atomic theory goes kind of back to Democritus, but Democritus, like all those other philosophers, he was just kind of a mystic with his head up his ass for the most part. But no, Dalton, what the hell was Dalton's first name? Francis? So I can't remember, but John, that was his name. John Dalton really scientifically, empirically proved the existence of atoms in the 1800s, and then further confirmations in the 1800s and early 20th century confirmed the existence of subatomic particles. So then we knew the composition of these atoms. Atoms exist. That is a factual statement, even according to you. It's called atomic theory because scientific theory is basically a series of proven hypotheses centering around
Hey,
an
we can see
idea,
reason.
right? So they are
We can see
proven ideas. There were plenty of hypotheses about the nature of matter and atoms that
Bro,
were disproven, like Rutherford's plum pudding model
you.
and stuff like that. But we know a certain subset of whatever ideas, hypotheses, and so that is and those are part of the working scientific theory we have for atoms. It is a proven, factual description of part of the universe.
All you had to say was that it's matter composed of particles. You didn't have to go through all that.
Yeah, but I had to
No,
explain
no.
how we know that
You're
it is a
We'll see.
proven
No
body of
reference.
knowledge
Don't try
because
to
you
show
have
that
high
you're smart.
resistance
People won't
to
pick
that
it up for that
idea,
reason.
but
Nobody's going to think of what you think they're thinking of you. You're just trying to show off you're smart or whatever. I guess we got 400 people, 20K.
no,
I
I'm just
guess it works.
proving
I guess
that
it
you're
works.
wrong.
So, anyways, all it is, atomic theory is a
Well,
scientific
yeah,
theory
it
that
does
matter is
work.
composed of
It even
particles
works
called
on
atoms.
you. I've
Period.
now proven I've now proven
You
your
haven't
stance
proven
false.
anything. What are you? You literally took 18 minutes
I
to tell
proved
us
to
that the
you
scientific theory that
I
matter
proved
is
to you
compound
that
of
atomic
particles called
theory is
atoms. That's what you
proven.
just did, and nobody disagreed with you.
Yes, yes, yeah, but that means that you must now disagree with
No, it
your
doesn't.
original
I don't know
premise.
where you all think these rules up and shit.
So, we have this idea called atomic theory.
I can
Atoms
see.
do exist. They
I
have
can
been
see
proven to
an atom and
exist.
do it myself through the scope. You can't send people to space and have them look back down. You're gonna understand. People aren't gonna listen
Yep. So again, the question is not whether or not
to you.
you have, or even whether or not in
To you.
principle you could. It's whether or not this knowledge
buddy.
is known, that this knowledge is like possessed, and it is possessed. So now you just
Oh,
completely
yes. Straw man.
switched the topic.
There he goes. There he goes.
No, it's not a straw
There you
man.
go.
That's
No,
what you did.
I literally
It's
answered
not really a
one question. You
deflection.
took 15
It's not
minutes to
really
tell
a
us about
moving of the
subatomic particles.
goalpost.
Anyways, you good? You done? You feel better? You didn't change theory yet. You're still wrong on
I'm not
theory,
even
man.
close,
I can't
but
take you
you are.
seriously until you change that, bro.
Yeah, so I literally
And you
proved
can
to
see atoms. You
you
can take
that
microscopes. You can see that shit. You can take computeristic microscopes.
Yep, so atomic
You
theory
can't send
is
somebody
true.
to a
So
rocket out of
theories
space.
are
At
proven
this
bodies
point in
of
time, if you
knowledge.
sent these people out of space, they think you put them in a VR.
Yes,
Oh,
you
go ahead.
can go
I
to
thought you were
space
done.
in a what? Did you say you
Nope.
can't go to
Nope.
space
I'll wait
in a
for you to be
rocket
done,
ship?
and then I'll talk. Go ahead.
That's
You
all
can
I
go
have
into
to
a
say is
lab
to
and
ask you
slowly,
that question.
continuously
'Cause
look at the subatomic particles and all that shit. Okay, you can slowly look at it on a computer. These people can go in and probably just think it's a movie. But at this point in time, if you took these people and you sent them to outer space, they would just literally think you put them in a VR machine and they just look down at the VR machine. Same thing would happen if you went up and saw a flat Earth. You all are so down the road, you're not going to change anybody's mind, bro.
what is that an argument
That's
for?
that's
That
human
made no
nature.
sense.
You're trying to be logical. No human nation's in there. I'm just telling you, you're wasting your time. By the way, your theories, your description's still wrong.
By talking to
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I'm about to head out. I got a life, but you haven't changed theory yet, buddy. So try to do that and wash your hair. It's kind of creepy.
I don't need to
Oh, we
prove.
can
I
see
don't
you
need to
read, by the
change
way,
it because
buddy.
I proved to
We
you
can
that
see
you
you read, by the way.
believe you agree with
we
this
can see you read, by the
definition
way.
because you agree that atomic theory is a proven body of knowledge.
Okay, cool. I guess theory is still wrong, by the way, buddy.
Okay, you are wrong, and I am not
There was
changing
never,
it because
there
even
was
according
never a
to
debate,
you,
bro.
I don't need
There's
to
never a
change it.
debate. There's nobody right or wrong. Your theory's wrong is what's wrong. That's it. We've proven that. So
You can't fire me.
no,
I quit.
no,
That's you right
there's
now.
there's no debate. It's like you were one of them babes who like thought you were dating a chick in high school. Didn't you? That's good. I know when you left this lab. When you left this lab, you got nothing else to say. You have a good day, buddy. All right, kid. Hey, change
Yeah,
theory.
I'd run
You didn't
away
change it
too
yet.
if I were you. I don't need to. You can't fire me. I quit. That's like exactly what that was.